Hey guys, Bombarta, just showing 97thacolyte's lightsaber, JSK1. This is basically an instructional video for you guys on the JSK run to show you how to access the SD card. Amazing saber. You can see I'm using a cotton cloth to handle it because I don't want fingerprints on it, because it's just been finished mopping. And it will be going out to 97thacolyte this week. Kill key, I custom designed the kill key. You can twist it to activate. So you don't have to remove the kill key. The board that you've got being the PC PT3.5, they come loaded with only 3 sound fonts, so you'll need to put 3 more sound fonts on yourself. I think it's 6 that they now take. Your auxiliary button is your green, your power button is your red. Obviously, to access the other sound fonts, just hold down the green. And that's now on another sound font. Activation. And you've got your accent blinkies. And then to kill the power, just turn the kill key and it will kill the power. So the green stop flashing, you'll know it's been killed. And then to access everything else in there, remove the pommel. Speaker holders there. I've designed this to make it easy for you guys and for myself using these sabers. The speaker holder is completely removable. It's got a quick release system on it with a clip I've designed into using on the TCSS speaker holder. The clip is fixed inside there, glued inside. You don't need to yank and twist and whatever else. I designed it like this for 3 reasons. One is the wires always eventually come away from the board if you access the pommels a lot on lightsabers and you're constantly pulling the speaker in and out. The second reason I've done it like this is because if you want to duel with it and you don't want the sound, I know that you can turn them on and they don't have the sound if you don't want to, but you can take it out and just not use it like it. And also when you're accessing the rice on the computer, don't have to have the sound constantly going. You can just pull the speaker out because you'll be accessing the rice. This is your rice lead. I'll be sending with each lightsaber a converted lead, which will be about this long, which will go into this. It will connect to this, and you need to use the TCSS lead supplied by TCSS then to connect into the port like you would any other rice connection. SD card's really easy. You couldn't get an easier SD card. It's right there. You can press it just with your finger to release it and to pull it out. And then obviously putting it back together, the reverse, just slide the speaker holder in, slide the pommel on, just line up the threads. When you tighten these pommels up, they'll get to a certain point, and the block, this block here will line up perfectly with the switches, or near enough as perfect as the eye can see anyway. And all of the pommel inserts, I've glued the pommel insert is held in with a circlip as they normally would be, but I've glued them so that the pommel inserts will be straight up when you look down the saber, so everything lines up on the saber and everything's symmetrical with it. The blade holder is an M4 screw-on Phil's one, but it may vary depending on how many grub screws I've got in stock. Blade plug in each one of them, which obviously you know is being supplied, is a blade plug from KR-Sabers. And yeah, all the brass is polished on it, nice and shiny. And like I say, I've said it before, I love these sabers. The handling on these sabers, they just feel so great when you're using them. The balance is really good. The other thing with these sabers, they've got 3 1/4 inch of blade insert on them. So even though you think it's going to be a lightweight lightsaber, the blade inserts down to pretty much there inside them. So the balance of the lightsaber, even with my heavy duty 36-inch dueling blade, is actually really good. And like I say, it's probably the best handling lightsaber that I've swung. It handles absolutely brilliantly. And for you, Shady, I think you're going to be impressed when you actually use it. I've also smoothed all the edges on the brass block. The edges have all been smoothed off so that when you are handling it, if you don't use gloves, then you're not going to cut yourself to ribbons on the brass block. Well, anyway, guys, there it is. JSK1, ready to go out to Phil. I hope he likes it.